My name is Bob Merrin and I'm better known as Grandad Bob. I'm also known for the type of hat that I use, which is a deer stalker that I've used for 30-40 years now, I would say. This morning, during this short film, I hope that I can show people basically how I trap moles and hopefully help improve their technique, show different people the lifestyle of the mole, which a lot of people don't understand. They're basically, they're worm eaters, and they use the same places. They'll create a series of worm traps underneath. They create a lot of runs underneath. The worms drop in and they come out every 4 hours, mop them up. When their belly's full, go back to bed, empty, back out again. And that's continuous 24 hours. Being able to intercept them coming from basically their bed out into the field to get worms, that's where the mole trapper comes in. He can intercept them moles either going out or coming back from the feeding ground. The different types, there's quite a number of different types of trap. My preference is for the half barrel doofus trap, English made preferably, and my own plastic or wooden full barrel trap. The plastic trap was devised mainly by an old man called Bill Troughton. He had made wooden traps from a young lad, ex-farmer, worked on farms all his life. His idea, he probably just followed it on from his dad and his granddad, making their own traps. That would be roughly in the early 90s, up till he died a few years ago.
Whether it be rabbiting, netting or indeed mole catching, Bob is always full of useful advice.
Especially in dry weather, you would put it in a trough so that the mud sticks to it a lot easier.
It's amazing how instinctive his mole catching techniques are, right down to the finer details like smearing a little bit of soil around the noose to ensure that the mole can't feel anything as he goes through the trap and his nose hits the mumble stick. Then it's game over.
I've had a walk around and there's quite a number of prominent places that I'll show you where moles travel. Here is a typical feed run. If you're looking here, them are main runs, and this mole is on its way out to feed in the middle of the field.
Sage words indeed.
Another customer.
Did Sooty learn anything from his walkout with Grandad Bob?
Yeah, I found it interesting the day talking to Bob and learning from a real master mole catcher.
As we checked Bob's traps, it was obvious why his skills are in great demand round the Cumbrian countryside.
Once you start with them traps, it's difficult to go to any others. The only reason I went to the half barrel doofus traps on a big scale was the amount of mole trapping that I was able to do. The advantage with a half barrel doofus is it can catch 2 moles. The others, the Talpex, the wooden trap, the plastic trap, they are basically all single catch traps.
Although not a mole catcher myself, I can never spend enough time in the company of this great gentleman, a fine countryman, a living legend.
This is Bob Merrin. This is my way of mole trapping, and I hope you've enjoyed my story.